Welcome to Analytics with Nags. In this video, we are going to see about what is query folding in Power BI. This is specially an option in Power Query, and it is the inbuilt behavior of Power Query. This is the concept behind how Power Query works. Let us try to understand what is query folding is. If you see the definition, the query folding is the ability of Power Query to generate a single query statement to retrieve and transform source data. Basically, Power Query will generate a query, right? That query should retrieve and transform the source data. So you are having a single table that you appointed in Power Query, and you will do different transformations. It can be addition of a column or removal of column, changing data types, or sometimes group by. So each step you are doing. So whether particular step can be query folded or not. Certain operations, the meaning like all these steps that you are doing, all the operations or transformation you are doing, that can be done or pushed to the source system. That is what the query folding is. If it is not pushed to the source system, then that particular operation has to be done by the Power Query engine, that is mashup engine. That is the logic behind it. So let us try to see what is the advantages or importance of query folding. So when you have an import mode, data refresh will take place efficiently when you have a query folding, so it will be very quick. In case of direct query and dual storage mode tables, each direct query and dual storage mode table must be based on Power Query that can be folded. So obviously when you have a direct query and dual storage mode, it should be query folded. That is the one of the thumb rule. Another thing is like incremental refresh. Incremental data refresh will be efficient in terms of resolution, resource utilization, and refresh durations. So if you have query folded, then incremental refresh will be there. Then also it will throw some warning if it is not query folded. If you see notify you warning, should it determine that query folding for the table cannot be achieved. So the query folding is this much important. Let us try to understand, if you are still not aware or understand about query folding, how to check whether my query is folded or not, how I can check. Let's see it in a demo. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for notification. We are in Power BI and Power Query, where I have three different sources. So you need to understand the query folding is mostly related to SQL related databases, and for non-SQL related data sources the query folding option won't be available. What I'm trying to say, first of all, where you can check the query folding. Let us take this example, sales data db1, which is nothing but coming from this database Naga store, and this is the data behind this. So we have data for Naga store in the database. So that is what we have pointed in the Power Query. Now you can see this data. So when you point this particular table, what happens? It is pointing the source and navigation. So that's it. You are not doing any of the transformation. How you know that this query is query folded or not? Meaning Power Query, no need to do any transformation. It will directly get all your push your transformations to the source. How you will know? So where to check? Here is option. You have a gear button here. Right click it and you can see option called view native query. When this option is enabled, then this query can be folded. That is, the Power Query engine will throw all your queries towards the source. So you can see this is the query generated by the Power Query engine, and this can be fetched from the source system itself. When you go here, I have another source that is from the adventure works, that is free salesperson. Now you can see here, this is the view I have pointed to. So you can see we salesperson, some tables over here. Okay, that is fine. So I pointed it here you can see the source. This is from AdventureWorks, different source. Now when I go here and check, this option is disabled, meaning like this particular step or this particular transformation cannot be pushed to the source system. It has to be done at the Power Query layer. So as much as you can push towards your source system, your Power BI will be very much efficient. So when we go back one step here, renamed column, when you right click here, this query can be folded, meaning like this particular step is can be pushed to the Power BI. The Power BI can push to the SQL source. So from till this step it will push to the source, and then this step has to be done by the Power Query engine. So now you can see like what are the, you need to identify what kind of steps that can be pushed or what kind of transformation that can be pushed to the source. That is the main objective of it. Then now you can see this split column by delimiter. Instead of this, if you have written, you have a control to the source system, and you, instead of pointing directly to the table, you can write the views, and then from the view you can split the column and create the derived column. So we have seen two examples. One is SQL without any transformation, and SQL with some sort transformation, that is not letting your query to be folded. Now when it comes to the non-SQL source, you can see here the first step, the navigation step, you can see the way view native query. This is from Excel. So for non-Excel related or non-SQL related sources, the query folding concept is not applicable, and the Power BI manages it internally. So that is what it can be OData feed or some other non-SQL, any non-SQL related, the query folding is not possible. Or I mean, I'm not sure about it, but the query folding for SQL, wherever it's possible, you push towards your source. Instead of writing getting from the table, you can use the views. That is what the important concept. Let us try to do some operations, then we will see what operations blocking our query folding. Now let us try to remove certain columns here. Remove columns. Let us see whether it can be folded. Now you can see view native query. So now what happened? It has removed the column. It is not doing anything. This is fine. Now we will try to change this data type. Let us try to change a date. Now what happened? Now you can see here the view native query is gone. So certain steps will, you can identify this can be done at the source level itself. So now when you're changing a data type in the Power Query, it is very easy for you to change, but it is not performant efficient. So instead of that, you write a view. In that view you can change this data type. That is the best practice. This is fine. Let us go to the documentation part of query folding. Now this is the official page of Microsoft where you can see the definitions, and we will quickly go through what kind of operations that can be folded, transformations that can achieve folding, remove columns, renaming, filtering, grouping, expanding record columns, then non-fuzzy merging, appending foldable queries based on same source. When you do union all based on the same source, then query can be folded. Adding custom columns with simple logic, as we see like some columns like year of order date, and you can add one column 1 plus column 2. If you add these two columns, then it can be folded. Let us try to see adding a column, custom column, sales amount, okay, then addition of profit. Okay, now in this case what happened, see, still it can be code folded. So you need to check each step. Okay, This is fine. Then transformation that prevent folding. So what transformation you should avoid? Merging queries based on different sources. If it is different, so you might confuse like when you have different sources, I need to merge when the query is not folding. What I should do? You should go for merging, because I'm not saying like each query you should worry if it is not query folding. It's a bad practice, but the you need to avoid such a case, like if there is a possibility of avoiding the query is not folding, you can able to fold it, then you can go for it. That is what I'm trying to make it here. So appending between different sources, adding custom columns with complex logics. So like this, when you convert to text for the date, then it will not fold. So these kind of things you can avoid. So how to determine? As I told, just right click on a step and just view native query. And as I mentioned before, this native query option is only available for certain relational DB and SQL generating connectors. It does not work for OData or for Excels, as we say. The query diagnostic feature is the best way to see what folding has occurred in a non-SQL connectors. So if you want to see whether query folding occurred, you can go for query diagnostic features. I hope you understand the concept behind the query folding. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button to learn the concepts in Power BI. Do remember that data is your asset.